Cody, welcome, first of all. A bit of a whirlwind. That's always the first question there after a trade deadline.
Yeah, it's crazy. Kind of not expecting it, and then to be on a plane 3 hours later off to New Jersey is kind of crazy. But at the same time, I'm excited. It's going to be a good opportunity, and we're in a playoff hunt, so it's nice.
What have you been told sort of about the opportunity that is really in that role for you here coming in?
Yeah, just play my game. I feel like I was more in a defensive role with Pittsburgh, which is what I'm okay with. But at the same time here, we play fast, and every time I play New Jersey, it's always fast offensive hockey. So, if I can play within that system and help this team win, I'm going to do my best to do so.
Does that sort of fuel you, to go into that offensive mind, fast kind of way of playing?
100%, yeah. I think it's it's always hard to play against, so I'm looking forward to being able to play within the system. So it's gonna be great. I had McGill in Vegas, assistant coach, so makes me a little bit more comfortable. And then obviously I play with a couple guys in this locker room, so if I can get comfortable quick, I think that'll just help me a lot.
And you kind of have to get comfortable quick. It looks like you're jumping in right tomorrow against Philly. I mean, what does that sort of excite you about just jumping in there with someone else who's new as well?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's gonna be good. I just don't want to think as much as new systems, new everything. So the less I can think, the less I can just play off instincts. I think I'll be okay.
Is that what sort of Sheldon has kind of preached, like as everyone's sort of getting reacclimated?
100%. I've had a bunch of video sessions today, so it's been kind of a lot of things just coming at me really quick. So I think I've been handling it well, but at the same time, you want to get into a game, you want to feel it, and you want to be able to go to battle with the team. So I'm looking forward to it.
You said you've played with a few guys, or know if who kind of are you familiar with other than Gilly?
I played with Kotz in Vegas.
That's true, right? Yeah.
And then I played with him in prospects game. He was my captain for the prospects game. So it's kind of funny coming back to it. But Cholo, I played with him in junior, so it's kind of cool to kind of go through this experience with him, and it's a cool opportunity.
All right, so it's always that whirlwind. You're one place, and then a couple hours later, you're another. How are you sort of feeling and digesting getting here now with New Jersey?
Yeah, I got in this morning. It's exciting. I know the year hasn't gone really as planned as I wanted to with the past couple of years, and I get an opportunity here to prove a lot of things that I didn't do in the beginning of the year, and just make a good first impression and try to bring my game and build off what these guys have been doing all year.
I think that's one of the things that both Fitzy and Sheldon really said is, try and unlock what you've had in the past. Like, how much does that fuel someone, to come into a new environment like that and know that exists in your game?
Yeah, I think the last 2 years, I've proven it. For whatever reason, I struggled this year in Vancouver and in Seattle, and just had to find my game. I went through a little slump. I think for someone who hasn't gone through that in a long time, it was kind of different, and maybe mentally, struggled with that a little bit, and found my game again, and got an opportunity here to make a difference and prove that I belong.
And you say you felt like you found your game again. What was it about that time in Coachella? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, like sort of building up through there?
Yeah, I wasn't scoring much this year. I wasn't producing, and I just think my whole game wasn't where it has been. And going down there, playing good minutes, playing 20 minutes a night, and producing, it kind of gives you that confidence. Hey, you've done this, And the coaching staff was great down there. The guys were great, and I was just waiting for an opportunity, and I'm excited to be here.
And what have sort of the coaches told you, coming in about jumping right into a lineup? Not familiar with, a lot going on. Is it sort of just almost freeing in a way?
Yeah, it's fun. Cody and I sit next to each other, and we're on the same line, so we're talking, getting to know each other. So it's been fun. It was a good practice today, high pace, and the guys have been great. And I think just coming in new, fresh start, and kind of like a carte blanche, and just playing my game, and hopefully we start off good tomorrow.
All right, so the whirlwind, right, of trade, new team, all within a couple hours. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. My wife and I were a little panicky yesterday, but that was good. It was only a few-hour drive over here, so that was nice to be, kind of close. So, yeah, we're excited.
Do you have some guys are saying there is some familiarity with some guys, and maybe how does that kind of help just walking into a new building, new place, all of that?
Yeah, it helps for sure. Anytime you're meeting a bunch of new people, a little uncomfortable. You kind of got to get to know everyone, but I knew a couple guys here, and then Cody Glass and Spronger I knew as well. So that was good to come in with them and kind of get acclimated today.
And based on watching practice, it looks like you're going to get thrown right in there. First game, first opportunity paired up with Dilly. What do you sort of make of just jumping right into the lineup and what they want from you here?
Yeah, I'm excited. Just whatever they ask of me, try to play solid, be good defensively, and join in the offense whenever I can. But kind of be steady back there and do whatever I can to help the team.
Is it one of those things where, when you're just getting in for that, it's sort of like freeing, right? Like you just sort of go back to the basics, like you can't even think too much about system because you don't know it.
Yeah, exactly,
well, right?
exactly. You're just playing at that point. Yeah, like you said, with new systems, I just went over a bunch of them, kind of getting used to them and really just playing the first few games. So, yeah.
When you talk about coming in and just playing your game as a player, but what's the trade like from a human standpoint of just coming into a different locker room, having a different routine and things like that?
Yeah, it's a bit of a change. Every team's a little different, but all these guys have been really welcoming, so that's really good to, have guys say hello and, kind of ask how you're doing and stuff. So, it's been good so far.
And where were you when you found out about the trade?
I was in Bridgeport, Connecticut, so, yeah. My wife and I were kind of just sitting there watching a TV show, and then, we're getting up, we got to move. So, yeah. So.
Did she come down here with you?
Yeah,
or?
yeah,
Okay,
she
so
came with me.
nice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that helps too, right? Because a lot of guys sometimes they're just literally on their own, right?
Yeah, for sure. Having her here is big for sure. She's kind of been my rock through all of this, so yeah, it's nice to have her around.
How would you sort of describe the way this season has gone for you? I think you played, 33 some odd games in the NHL. Where do you sort of need to find more consistency to sort of stick here, would you think? Or is it more opportunity based too?
I think consistency is the biggest thing. I think it's just being solid,
Right.
Playing solid defensively, trying to do whatever they ask of me, and just being consistent game in, game out, and whatever role that takes.